Today, we're going to have a discussion, probably unpopular opinion discussion about these devices. I'm not going to get into the details of how the machines, well, how do I start this? I'm not bashing Akai. At the end of the day, Akai is a manufacturer. They make a product that we all use and we all love. But at the same time, I feel like there is a thought process in the, I guess you could say, the production community that these are like godlike devices. They are phenomenal, and they're still my favorite thing to start in no matter what, because I love the workflow of it. I love the flexibility of it. I love all of the different things that comes with using an MPC. I recently made the conversion to the One Plus, and though I still use the 1000 and the 5000 because I love them and I love working with them, I have not experienced the vast majority of issues that people have experienced. And I think some of it are bugs, because at the end of the day, operating systems have bugs. We're going to get back to that in just a second. But I haven't experienced those things because I guess I still treat the new machines, like the old machines. I remember having a conversation with a well-known member of the MPC community. We always banter back and forth with things and go over ideas. So you know who I'm talking about. Yes, it's from that conversation we had back a couple of days ago. So that being said, he made a point when I was saying, you can only use 4 plugins on all of the MPCs. And, I haven't run into that issue that people are talking about where they run out of RAM because they can't use enough plugins. And his solution to it was to bounce it down to audio and then run it as audio, and that would solve the issue. And this conversation was being had while he was doing what he was doing on his X, and I'm running the One Plus with 8 sample tracks on the device and a myriad of plugins, like the stupid amount of effects. We're gonna jump into the session. You're gonna take a look at it in a moment. But the interesting thing about the whole conversation that struck me more, and why he and I went back and forth, was the sheer fact that we need to change our mindset on how these devices work and how to take advantage of these devices. The reality is they're still just computers. They're computers with not enough RAM. We've grown into a culture that's used to having much more RAM than this to do things in a DAW. And now we're going back in the box with not enough RAM to function and handle what we're asking it to do.